Good afternoon, dear friends. First, let me thank you very much, Michelle, for the great work you've done on our behalf, the leadership you have given to the IOE over the last 3 years, really at great, not really expense, but I know you had to balance a lot between your work and the work of the IOE. And today, thank you very much for your words of encouragement. I will learn from you. Dear friends and colleagues, I am deeply honored and humbled to be here today, is elected as the IOE president. I have been in this house since the year 2007. I can see many friends laughing. I think they don't quite believe what's happening. It's happening. I have been in this house, surprisingly, since the year 2007, which was my first year of office in my substantive job. And that was actually made possible by many friends who are sitting in this room, who encouraged me to stand for the governing body elections, by my board, my president, and his deputy then came to campaign, as we say. But the person who was most instrumental in that process was actually the president of USIB at that time, the late Abe Cards. The story about that, how that happened, is a very interesting one, which I'll tell you another day. It's a funny story, but he made things happen. So I have witnessed and been part of the evolution, the transformation, and achievements of the IOE during that time. I have in that time played many different roles. At times we've celebrated, at times it's been painful, as we have lost battles that we should have won for the reasons, some of which Renate was talking about earlier. But together we have fought many battles. This is an interesting house, as you all know, but we have stood firm as employers. Our journey of collaboration, resilience, and commitment as the employers group is something that always encourages me. We have navigated unprecedented crisis. In fact, even now, we are navigating through a global crisis, which continues to impact the global social fabric and poses huge challenges for our members across the world. Our secretariat at the IOE is always there to support us. They do an amazing job under Roberto's leadership, and it will be a privilege for me to work under them. This team is not shy to call you at any time when you're needed and request you to do work, which you do really with a joyful heart, because you know the work that they themselves do. So Roberto, thank you very much for all the work that you do on our behalf. You go beyond the call of duty, and sometimes we are having conversations about the IOE at very strange hours, given the fact that we're in different parts of the world. What encourages me is that employers are a strong, unified group. We are resolute in our push for policies and instruments that support enterprises, which often go against the grain in this house, but together we have remained. Our mission is clear. We are representatives of a collective interest of employers, and we push consistently for sustainable and inclusive economic growth, for enterprises to thrive. We seek to foster innovation, to encourage entrepreneurship, and create jobs and keep people in jobs. I believe that our strength as a group lies in our diversity, our ability to bring together perspectives from every continent that we come from, and our commitment to finding common ground for the issues we face. Oftentimes we're not on the same page, but we're always able to find common ground on which to push forward our agenda. And I look forward to working with you as a group to push this agenda forward, especially for developing economies as well, to reduce inequalities in the world. So today, I wish to pledge to serve you wholeheartedly. I really value your words of comfort, your words of encouragement, your words of support, since the first time my name was floated. If you had asked me from the year 2007 if I had ever thought of becoming a president of the IOE, I would have said no, that was not in my radar. But clearly, you are together with me in this journey. So let me make a dedication to continue building on the great work that has been done by my predecessors to advance our common goals. I will always be willing to listen and to learn from you all, because in this room is really a very rich and deep collection of experiences by very wise people who lead industry in very different settings. So together, let us face the future with courage and determination, united by our common purpose to drive economic progress and champion the values that make the IOE the great body that it is. It is our organization. You work on our behalf, but at the end of the day, Roberto, it's ours. So we are here for you. And let me tell you that for me, you are my third family. My first family, of course, is my family. Then the organization I lead, but the IOE is my family. And when I'm coming to work, I feel I'm coming home. I've made many friends in this house amongst you, and I want to thank you for your support. I will always be inspired by your words of encouragement, and I am indeed deeply honored to serve you with joy, as I've always done. Thank you very much. Asanteni sana.
That you will keep all of those commitments and more in your 3 years as president. I'm so excited for you and this organization. As there are no other topics